But I spend over 100 racks on fish. My tank looking good though. I don't got no Lambo that got whip. But my home arcade is fucking sick. Cause baby, I've been hustling all my life. Now that I got it, I'm running the tab up. And I don't even double check the price. Cause you only live once. And baby, I've been hustling all my life. Now that I got it, I'm running the tab up. And I don't even double check the price. Cause you only live once. Yeah, I don't vacation much at all. But I put a new set on my wall for 6 grand on eBay. I'm buying designer at the mall. I wear my own merch to the bank to make my cash withdrawals. Cause baby, I've been hustling all my life. Now that I got it, I'm running the tab up. And I don't even double check the price. Cause you only live once. And baby, I've been hustling all my life. Now that I got it, I'm running the tab up. And I don't even double check the price. Cause you only live once. Yeah. I ain't known for wearing too many rocks, but my retro Ninja Turtle toys are still in the box. Every day another package showing up that I forgot. Using Amazon or Ambien, something I do a lot. Spent an easy 50 grand on Sopranos related items. A portrait of Tony alone is almost tall as I am. As a kid I grew up bumping Get Rich or Die Trying. Now I'm both rich and alive. Thank you 50 for the guidance. What these other rappers throwing for the strippers and the jewelry. I spent on some good drugs and a lot of Uber Eats. Buy my dog the best food. He eating as good as me. But you'd never guess my tax bracket if you looked at me. Cause I ain't out here flashing it. Cause money really ain't shit. If you're a shitty person broke, money won't change shit. Can't solve all your problems with a simple little bank trip. More money, still the same shit. Cause baby, I've been hustling all my life. Now that I got it, I'm running the tab up. And I don't even double check the price. Cause you only live once. And baby, I've been hustling all my life. Now that I got it, I'm running the tab up. And I don't even double check the price. Cause you only live once.
Roll the windows up when I get in the car, and I'ma light one up. Hit the gas station, go and buy a cigar, so we can smoke this blunt. Speeding on the sunset, stripping the nighttime, yeah, I'm about to get fucked up. Roll the windows up, Hey, when I'm smoking drugs. Since 14, I've been a patient, I've been a blazing. Self-medicating, no hands rolling, that's innovative. No need to talk, lead by example and demonstration. Still smoking when my brothers never separate. Big joints, hot box in the whip. Everywhere this family goes, we blowing clouds of the pip. Rolling up these backwoods with that no food twist. We all got sticks, ain't passing, got that kung fu grip. Before we we rolling up that window. I'm flying high, blowing on the endo. I'm talking pressure, this ain't no pretendo. And when we low, I just let my friend know. He gon' tell us pull through, 30 minutes, we on it. I go straight up to the source, I don't play by my chronic. Keep my head up in the clouds, that's the way that I want it. About to go and get a bag and roll up faster than Sonic. And then I'ma roll the windows up when I get in the car. And I'ma light one up. Hit the gas station, go and buy a cigar. And we can smoke this blunt. Speeding on the sunset, stripping the nighttime. Yeah, I'm about to get fucked up. Roll the windows up. Hey, when I smoke in drugs.
I don't drive, and with me that's fine, cause I be in the back loaded, I don't need my eyes. And you know it's just me and the guys enjoying the vibe, and whatever it's called got me strolling the sky. You don't want my blind ass on the road, you trying to put me behind the wheel, I ain't trying to go. When I got the munchies, my stomach got a mind of its own, didn't need to stop it, the son of a gun won't leave me alone. This a lifestyle, way more the word than a song. If I hop in the car with pop speed, I won't go, this in our blood. Whether under the moon or the sun, I'ma need a blunt if we in the whip and the windows up. I felt the way the tree made me feel and I fell in love. And with the weed I get more than a little buzz. If you want a match, I hope you brought more than one. Cause the way we chain smoke, you gotta know it ain't enough.
Roll the windows up when I get in the car. And I'ma light one up. Hit the gas station, go and buy a cigar. And we can smoke this blunt. Speeding on the sunset, stripping the nighttime. Yeah, I'm about to get fucked up. Roll the windows up. Hey, when I smoke in drugs.
I like a nitrous, tank full of gas and I'm about to light my pipe fight. Peace when I'm passing a piece of vibes right. I might be picking my battles or clearing my mind, but a nice right. Watching the shadows dance is what I like. My eyes know it's supposed to no speeding, rolling and smoking. You know I got my puff out, so we can just go with the flow. Know that the flow is a million out on the open road. Know where to go for the evening. We just smoke weed and just go to where the road leads. Life ain't got no roadmap, be so late and they dope me, so proceed. Gotta grow to what your home need. Might mean you gotta leave home just to get your goals, please. Just keep your focus, no folding, no creasing your jeans. Some streets is bogus, so notice just where them hoes be. Your weakest moments could be as strong as your soul needs. A smooth ride with friends, music, and dope weed.
Roll the windows up when I get in the car. And I'ma light one up. Hit the gas station, go and buy a cigar. And we can smoke this blunt. Speeding on the sunset, stripping the nighttime. Yeah, I'm about to get fucked up. Roll the windows up. Hey, when I'm smoking drugs. That's what my dude say. Yeah, I'ma stay the same, yeah, the plan don't change. They gon' go insane when I pull up in the rain. I'ma go apeshit, no orangutan. I'ma go apeshit, no orangutan. I'ma stay the same, yeah, the plan don't change. They gon' go insane when I pull up in the rain. I'ma go apeshit, no orangutan. I'ma go apeshit, no orangutan. I've been out the range in my $3,000 shoes. Yeah, pull up on some baddies, see which one I'm going with. Yeah, and they said I'm cute. I just do what I do. Yeah, I request love like that drummer from the roof. Yeah, I'm the living fire. Yeah, shout out to my dad. Hyperventilating, so I'm about to blow it bad. $100,000, I'ma count it all in cash. Bad shit is all in the past. Steve Nash. Wake up big morning and I open up the oven. Somebody in my DM saying that he my cousin. Talking like the Logan do your work. No, he doesn't. Why the hell you saying all that shit? All of a sudden, I'ma stay the same. Yeah, the plan don't change. They gon' go insane when I pull up in the range. I'ma go apeshit, no orangutan. I'ma go apeshit, no orangutan. I'ma stay the same, yeah, the plan don't change. They gon' go insane when I pull up in the range. I'ma go apeshit, no orangutan. I'ma go apeshit, no orangutan. in the left lane, they ain't handling the pace. They gon' call me Caesar, this is planet of the apes. I just let them hate when I escape from the snakes. Stop them where they slithering, no Professor Snakes. I'm a rock star, yeah, shout out to my pops. Modern warfare, I'm taking all these shots. Black ops better drop when I'm loaded and I'm locked. Fuck stepping in my shoes, they can't even wear my socks. Range Rover cop, throw that shit up off the lot. Yeah, I got the sauce, yeah, I got the mots. Run this shit like Gotti while I'm ducking from the cops. I've been cooking up a storm, macaroni in the pot. I'ma stay the same, yeah, the plan don't change. They gon' go insane when I pull up in the range. I'ma go ape shit, no rainy thing. I'ma go ape shit, no rainy thing. I'ma stay the same, yeah, the plan don't change. They gon' go insane when I pull up in the range. I'ma go ape shit, no rainy thing. I'ma go ape shit, no rainy.
Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fly ball to right. Walker makes the catch for the out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
And he deals. Foul ball there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
One ball, two strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Jose Altuve. On the inside corner for a strike. Altuve with a homer in his last game. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. This to third. Westberg throws to first in time. And that is the third out of the inning. A's 0. Angels coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Braxton Garrett. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Jeremy Pena. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That one outside. Ball one. Pena mashed a homer in his last game. And another ball.
No strike. Ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's in there. And now 3-1. And foul ball. On the ground to third. The throw to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs, but this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Torres, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Angels leave one, scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Luzardo, a 6-foot lefty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Just off the outside edge, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Michael Toglia. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Luzardo, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. And that is downstairs. 1-1.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Look, I think sometimes it's best to go up there and actually look for the breaking ball, because if you're trying to hit the fastball and adjust to that breaking ball, which you know he wants to put you away with, you're just going to swing and miss.
Steps on first for the out. And here's the rookie catcher, Kyle Teal. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is gone. The Athletics score first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
And the batter now for Elvis Martinez. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Martinez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Next offering upstairs.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And we're back. Now at the plate, Randall Grichuk. Swung on, belted. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. This one smoked on its way out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
Henry Davis, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to Toglia. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Jordan Walker, the next to hit for the Angels. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now it's Jose Siri on the ground. 2 ball. To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI. Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Up the middle. Witt whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Luzardo back to work. Outside, and it's 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one to first. Oh, and it hits the base. Not in time. He's safe. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Kevin Pillar. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Off the plate inside. And the count even 1-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-2. In there safely.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That one the other way. Brings it in. One down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the A's, Jesus Sanchez. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And it's even up.
Ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
That's inside.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Well, that ball came back and got him pretty good in the chest. As the catcher checks on him, looks like he might be okay, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Witt takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Home run number 10 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. He's 0 for 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
That catches the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Kyle Teal up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 6 and the Angels 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Gleyber Torres. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And a strike to Gleyber.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So a man aboard. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now, the designated hitter.
And here is Anthony Santander. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. That's to third. Martinez slings to first in time.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And next for L.A., Randall Grichuk. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Westburg now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and now just a 2-run deficit. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now, Henry Davis. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 6 and the Angels 4. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a pop-up. Torres drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Nick Allen will hit next. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. Doubled in his first AB. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hammered, base hit. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
Inside, ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the A's 6 and the Angels 4. Back in Anaheim, and now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And here it comes.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt. You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. And next for the Angels, Jose Siri. First offering, runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. That one ripped. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Long gone. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-5.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. That's hard hit in the line. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Hammered on the line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now here is Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Sanchez, in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, that 0-2 slider was completely set up by the first 2 pitches of the at-bat, where they went hard in. As a hitter, you got to be a little quick. You think that they're going to try to exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the 3-pitch strikeout.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jesus Luzardo won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Josiah Gray.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Altuve in the box with one away as he takes ball one. A's leading by a run. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0.
There's a strike at the knees. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. The other way, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Witt in the box again, takes a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't make the play. Two down, nobody on. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. The A's go quietly. A's go quickly and quietly there as it remains a 6-5 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And the pitch. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 6-6. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the power, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
So in now for the Angels, Randall Grichuk. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braxton Garrett departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Kirby Yates.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Westberg swings through it for strike one. Popped up right side, Tolia. Makes the grab, one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Davis in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Ferguson getting loose out there. Vesia warming up as well.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's outside. 2-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Altuve should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker, 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Oh, and he hit him.
First base.
Next to hit, Jose Siri.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Angels get one with a solo homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Back after this on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here is Michael Toglia. Gray back to work. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the sweeper is off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's full.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Tap foul at the plate. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
For Elvis Martinez. Up next for the A's. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Josiah Gray will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Jose Butto into the game.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's a ball. And that one fouled off. Teal leads off second with one gone in the inning. Foul tip, strike three.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Allen. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Garcia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Garcia also getting ready.
That's in. Ball two.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Pulls that one foul.
Three balls, two strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safely second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. The Angels take the lead. It's an RBI single, 7-6.
Big RBI for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. And a foul ball. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Santander stands in now and watches strike one. Torres stands at first with one out. That one fouled off. And that one gets past the catcher. Torres into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
That's ball two.
That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love a hater, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether scared or foreign, the million tell a lie. Gotta cover the flow. The flow is covered by God.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 8-6.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And next for L.A., Jordan Westburg. Now fly ball to right center. That's a hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kirby Yates won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tyler Ferguson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
At the plate, Henry Davis. And a foul ball. And strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Athletics 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the A's designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground to the left, Westberg. Over to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Crow Armstrong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The Halos leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Next up for the A's, Jesus Sanchez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one misses. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Buto checks on first. Crow Armstrong back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch. At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Crow Armstrong off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker moves towards it. And that's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ep65.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Now one missed. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Witt over to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swinging a foul straight back. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that misses. Going to count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Angels go quietly there. They lead at 8-6. Let the beat smooth, you get up, The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now this is in the air down the line. Walker makes the play. One away. Michael Toglia up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Daniel Nunez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Davis hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Slider for a strike.
0-1.
Inside,
1 ball, 1 strike.
and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Walker makes the grab, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 8 and the Athletics 6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
In the air, foul off first. Toglia makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Angels 8 and the Athletics 6. Back in Anaheim, we go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Elvis Martinez. Justin Martinez on to try and close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball one there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the ground. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Allen. 1 for 3. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas.
Westberg over to Torres. On to first, double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Kevin Pillar digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Martinez is just one strike away. Up and in. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Crow Armstrong, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels add another to their winning streak.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. No told me reach, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can be visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me.